Parents horrified by sick thing Muslims force Christian students to eat in cafeteria. As a number of migrant students grew, a school was forced to give in to incessant religious demands. However, parents were shocked and outraged to find the school appeasing the religion of these students and literally forcing something sickening down the throats of their Christian classmates. Although Muslims and their liberal allies claim that they merely wish to practice their religion freely, the non-Muslim majority is relentlessly inundated with demands that they not only accommodate their cultural compulsions, but ultimately adhere to them. While it's common knowledge that all Muslims are required to practice and enforce Sharia law since it's based on their Quranic commands, the West has bought into the lie that Sharia is only for Muslims. Unfortunately, once the Muslim minority grows to a substantial size, they begin to impose their religious mandates on all other religious groups. In the name of loving kindness, Christian schools in the UK have opened up their doors to Muslim students. However, they're discovering that their inclusivity and tolerance is not returned, and in fact, the Muslim minority is beginning to overpower the peaceful majority and stealthily establish Sharia law right under their noses. The Express reports that Lancashire County Council Chief Geoff Driver shocked parents when he exposed that 12,000 students, most of whom are non-Muslims, are secretly being forced to eat barbarically slaughtered halal meat that is sacrificed to Allah. Driver's shock report suggests that cafeterias in as many as 27 local schools, including Christian and Catholic academies, are knowingly serving Christian children the Islamic meals which the Bible declares are sinful to consume. Parents were outraged considering halal slaughter requires the abhorrent practice of cutting the animals' throats while they are fully conscious and prohibits them to be stunned to allow a humane death. Finally, the butchers speak an Islamic prayer over the sacrifice, dedicating the feast to their God Allah, which makes the meat scripturally forbidden to Christians and Jews. My suspicion is that some schools are simply just buying all halal meat because it's the easiest thing to do, Driver said. Parents are asking, my child goes to a school where there are a lot of Muslims. Is my child eating meat from animals that weren't stunned? I'm afraid the answer may be yes. Driver reveals that parents were kept ignorant when these schools decided to switch their entire menu to halal-only meals after the Muslim majority demanded its inclusion. Because it is more expensive and difficult to separately prepare halal and non-halal, the schools deceitfully opted to only serve halal without notifying parents or students, according to Breitbart. Additionally, 11 of the 27 schools have been confirmed to serve only halal meat that came from non-stunned animals. The remaining 16 schools allege that they have non-halal alternatives. Although UK law requires animals to be stunned before they are slaughtered, the Muslim minority is exempt from obeying the law of the land because of religious purposes. While some halal butchers opt to stun the animals, the Lancashire Council of Mosques, LCM, has raised its voice against this aspect since it is against Sharia law. Abdul Qureshi used the typical Muslim tactic of claiming that those who oppose consuming halal meat, either because it is against their religion or because it is barbaric, are simply Islamophobic, a word that was created to silence legitimate criticism of Islam's violent and oppressive fundamentals. It will create huge agitation in society, and we are already fighting against Islamophobia, he said. Many Muslims attended Lancashire's Catholic and Church of England schools. Some of them are 50% Muslim, some may be even more. Isn't this disgraceful, guys? Qureshi threatened that Muslims will boycott meals if they begin humanely stunning animals according with UK laws, and accused Driver of leading a crusade against Muslims. You know, this is coming to schools near us if it hasn't taken place already. He dodged all arguments concerning the barbarity of such slaughter and refused any sympathy for the non-Muslim students unknowingly eating the pagan sacrificed meat against their religious beliefs. When whistleblowers warned that an Islamic Trojan horse had infiltrated the education system, liberals laughed in disbelief and called them racist and Islamophobes. However, with each ultimatum fulfilled, we begin to see just how powerful the Muslim minority is. Of course, at just a tiny percentage, they are already imposing their religious beliefs and laws on the majority. Still, as inhumane as halal slaughter is, they are only beginning with the least barbaric of their Islamic compulsions in order to acclimate us to much worse requirements. These people should not be in the Western world. These people do not belong with us. They really don't. Call me what you want, say what you want. Listen, this is disgusting. Disgusting. And who's speaking out even for the animals that are being slaughtered in that way? If Muslims were forced to consume non-halal meat, there would be a massive uproar and major lawsuits against the schools. In fact, schools only implemented halal options because they feared being sued by the very vocal Muslim minority who they're allowing into their country. Do you see what I'm saying? You're coming into our country. You follow our laws. You don't like our laws, get the hell out. That's the bottom line. And thank God for Trump, because enough is enough with this crap. That's why Trump got elected, mind you. This showcases the inequality at play in the West under the guise of multiculturalism. Whoever doesn't like it, let's ship these celebrities down to the Middle Eastern countries. Let's see how they get along down there. Considering how much power Muslims have as a tiny minority, it's frightening to think what they will do once they become the majority. And you know that they have paid off all these celebrities. The Muslim Brotherhood has paid off all these celebrities that you were supporting. Do not support these people. They are here to overtake the whole world. That's basically the bottom line. That's what's going on. They're not normal. They are not normal. That's not a normal, we don't function that way. And we're exposing our kids to this crap? Are you kidding me? No. It's got to end. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.